Hello everyone. In this video, I'll discuss about the different components of income statement. But before we do that, let's first of all discuss about the importance of profit for private sector businesses. First of all, this profit acts as a source of finance for any business if they want to expand, if they want to open new branches, they want to go to new country, then definitely they need a large amount of finance. So if they have enough profit, they can utilize that for the expansion purposes. Secondly, it can be a measure of success. For instance, if over the years business has improved its profit, it has gained more profit, that is one of the way to assess your performance, and you can actually see that you are growing your business and you are making it more successful with the passage of time. Thirdly, profit can be a reward for risk taker. Now, who's a risk taker? A person who starts the business, who puts his finance into the business idea, and who combines all the factors of production. So, if somebody puts so much effort for establishing a business idea, then definitely they want good reward for their hard work. And if profit improves with the passage of time, that is one of the reward for risk taker, and that makes him work day and night. Fourthly, profit figures can be used to compare. Now, the comparison can be over the years of the same business performance, or it can be with the other businesses in the same industry. So, you can assess where you actually stand in that industry. Last but not least, profit can be utilized to survive. Now, a lot of times businesses have to go through different phases. For instance, there might be a new competition in the market. There might be a recessionary phase a country has to go through. So, business will face a falling sales. So, at that time, you are not getting enough money by selling your product. So, you have to survive. You have to pay few expenses, few costs you people have to bear. So, at that time, this profit can be utilized to pay for any kind of expenses. Now let's start the format for income statement, and I'll discuss one by one each component. First of all, it starts with sales revenue. Sales revenue is the money which we collect after selling the product. If I have sold 10 units in the market, then what is the amount I have received? That is my sales revenue. After that, we have cost of goods sold. Now, this is the variable cost of producing the goods, which means the cost we have to bear for the wages of the workers, those are directly making those goods, and the cost of raw material, which will be utilized for the production of those goods. Now, I have put this value $25 in the bracket, which shows that it's in negative, which means we have to pay this and money is going out of the business. When I subtract this, I get gross profit, that is 25 positive. Then we have expenses. Now, these are the expenses which we have to bear no matter what the level of production is, and we also call it fixed cost. And again, it is a negative. We have to subtract it because we are paying this money. And after deducting these expenses, we get net or operating profit for the business. That comes out 15. Then comes interest rate, and you know it, if business has taken any loans and they have to pay them back, then definitely they have to pay interest payments. There will be loan repayments, so that will be entered here. If you have not taken, then definitely this will be skipped. So again, negative, it will be subtracted. And if it's a limited company, either public or private limited company, it has to pay taxes, so these taxes will be deducted as well. So what we receive profit after tax, that is in this case 10. After that, we have dividends. Now, in case of private limited companies or public limited companies, we do have shareholders, and those shareholders, they have to be paid dividends. There are different types of shares, and according to those types of shares, we have to pay dividends. But generally, we are writing here dividends, which means all the payments that has to be given to the shareholders. Now, these dividends after pay to the shareholders, what is left with the business, that is retained profit. Now, this is the profit which I was talking about can be used as a source of finance in the business. So this division, that how much we have to pay as dividend and how much we have to keep as the retained profit, it varies from business to business, and it varies from time to time. Why? Because if business has a bigger expansion plans, then definitely they have to keep more retained profit and they have to reduce dividends for the shareholders. But if they feel that shareholders are not happy with the profit they are receiving, then they might have to increase this amount and they have to keep less retained profit for the business. This is how it goes on. So this is the format for income statement. In the next video, I'll discuss about the profitability ratios that you can calculate from this income statement. Thanks for watching the video.